All right, and welcome everybody to round 10 of Division 2 of the Zoom Racing League's uh, the Russian Grand Prix. I am your host Tyler, and joining me is our co-host Peter. Peter.
Hi, Peter. And so it's an interesting race we got going on today. Very close in the constructors' standings between Mercedes and Williams, both tied with 190 points. And as far as driver standings goes, PB&J could clinch the um, the drivers' championship this race. So it's very exciting.
Wow, looks like he has a lot to win this race. Who are his main rivals?
So right now, Sleek and Raptor are the only two people who can mathematically beat PB&J. For Raptor to win, he would have to win both races, and PB&J would have to DNF both. And for Sleek to win, he would have to win both races, and PB&J would have to come ninth, and then a DNF.
So it sounds like if PB&J, if PBJ finishes in the top 8, he will win the drivers championship this round.
Yeah,
Wow, exciting. All right, well, we are
yeah.
starting with qualifying. It's going to be a short qualifying followed by a 50% race. That's the standard format. Everybody is currently doing their outlaps right now, and right now we are going to go on board with HTCP as he does his first hot lap. Um, and HTCP is currently in 14th in the driver standings.
Yeah, don't let that fool you though, because HTPC is a very, very quick driver. I mean, the only race that he did complete, he was second place. So I'm excited to see what he can do.
So it sounds like he needs to first finish or what is the saying from Michael Schumacher? It's first you have to
Uh,
finish.
yeah, something like that.
There you go. So HTCP needs to maybe pull Michael Schumacher here and just finish the race, and good things will come to him.
Okay.
Some of the other drivers to keep an eye on, I think, this race are definitely going to be Ian. He joined the league late. He started his first race was at the Netherlands, and he came in second place after starting in P20. And then he won 2 weeks ago at Italy, and got the fastest lap. And last week he was unable to race, so I'm excited to see what he can do in this field as the newcomer.
Oh, for sure. Ian's a very quick driver. And then next season, we're gonna have him up in D1 and see what he can do. As Lethal sets the time that everyone's have to beat at a 131.2.
What's your thoughts on that, Peter? Is that a good lap?
I think I don't know. I think Paul might be around mid 130. I think maybe low, depending on track conditions and how confident people are to push their cars.
Wow, mid 130. All right, HGCP's coming across. Oh, it looks like he did. He must have invalidated the previous lap.
Yeah, HCPC went. I think he went wide on the
Oh no, yeah, 143. Oh, okay. The time just popped up. Yeah, so you're thinking mid 130s, man. That is a fast time, but we do have some very fast drivers in D2 who are doing that in time trial right now. Are you able to pull up what our current time trial leaderboard was and
uh,
let us know who's been able to set the fastest lap around here during the practice throughout the week?
so I mean, fastest in any division has been Ian with a 129.995. I believe that's
Wow.
top 50 in the world.
Wow.
So yeah, Ian's a very fast driver. Lethal with the 130.698. Russell with a 130.818, and Raptor with the 130.875. So those are four drivers who are under the 131 time.
Well, I
So
would
maybe we can see that today.
I'm expecting a 130 then, and it's no coincidence that we have Lethal, Ian, Russell, PBJ, all in the top four, and you just read them off as the top of the time trial leaderboard. So this is their chance to shine. You know, 1 lap pace. That's what qualifying's all about.
And I think HTPC just went straight up for another lap. Yeah, as he goes 5th fastest with a 132.3. I think he can push a little bit more than that. We'll see.
All right, let's see here. Well, Lethal's going out. It looks like he's equipped a set of mediums, but he's still in the pit, so he might just be playing around with his tires right now. Yeah, he's.
Ian's on the fast lap. If you want to hop on board with him.
There we go. We're on board with Ian. Let's go ahead and go to the TV pod camera.
So the weather forecast for today's race is going to be dry and then a dry race, just completely dry. No excitement. Wow, Ian, 131.05.
Wow, 1.5 tenths faster than Lethal on 3-lap old softs.
Wow, that's
keep that in mind.
Ian is a crazy driver.
So, whoa! Looks like we just lost a. What is going on here? It has to be a glitch, but a Mercedes just went off the track, and then Ian was riding the bumper of one of the Alfa Romeos.
Really? Huh.
I think that's just the glitch of this game. I mean, this game has been known to be buggy. So I'm glad that this race is going to be dry. My heart cannot take any more drama today. I think this morning, I can speak for a lot of F1 fans that we were heartbroken to see Lando's first victory. Just, you know, for him to lose it, to be honest, it was really his decision to stay out on the dry tires. And I don't know if I could. Yeah.
It was unfortunate. Oh man, I was very disappointed. As Connor, I think he's starting 11. Connor just started in.
Connor just started a hot lap. Let's jump on board with Connor. He's on 3-lap old softs.
Connor's got big pressure with his teammate, seeing how good Ian is. But Connor's done a few races in D1, substituting for anyone who's had to miss their race.
Yeah, I think.
And he's held his own, so he's a pretty quick driver.
He did spin out in front of me and cause me to DNF in Spa, so me and Connor have a little bit of a history, but that's just racing, and I hope he does well today.
There's yellow flags. That's just lapping third.
Yeah, and qualifying looks like just slowing down.
Yeah.
Connor's putting together a pretty clean lap right now. Again, on 3-lap old softs, so he's not going to be able to get the most out of it.
I don't know. I mean, how his sector time been? I don't have them pulled up.
1 second. I don't think I can see his sector time. Can I?
Yeah. If you pull up in the UI lap data, you can see it as he finishes the sector.
Yeah, as he finishes the sector. I haven't been watching them. I'm sorry. So you're pulled up. All right. Let's see here. He comes across the board. All right.
Up to 6th.
There you
go.
go.
Improves by 9 tenths off his personal best.
I don't know about you, Peter, but sometimes I find that this track is about getting in the groove, and so sometimes putting in consecutive laps like that can really help you put in a quick time. Now, it does wear down your tires, and if you do end up starting on those tires, it puts you at a disadvantage. But you put in a good lap, you come in, you put on a fresh, and you've already kind of gotten to your rhythm, and then are able to do those, 1-lap hot laps and put in a good time.
Oh, for sure. I mean, there isn't too much tire wear around this track, so it is something that you can get away with. As Lethal is on a hot lap, and in Sector 2, he's only 2 tenths behind his soft time. Which is pretty impressive, but, I mean, his fastest lap won't be on those tires. Unless he gains a...
Oh, I think he invalidated. I think his entire lap is red.
Yeah.
Man. Well, let's see if he goes for a push lap right here. Or if he even realizes that he invalidated.
I'm not sure. I mean...
Oh, that was not a hot lap.
It
I think that was his out lap.
wasn't. Oh. Huh.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. How does the game count your laps? Does it count your out lap as one lap?
It counts your out lap as one lap, yes.
Okay, so then yes, he's on his first hot lap with these mediums.
Or, I believe so. Another driver out in the mediums is Raptor. I believe he's on his out lap, or no, his in lap. So, don't pay too much attention to him. This PB and J is like racing an Alfa Romeo of Adam Klein. Oh no, man, he just gets out of the way. Let's see, do we have anyone?
Well, I'm on board with Lethal. I'm watching him finish up his hot lap. He's really running out of ERS. I'm not sure he saved it on his out lap, so his
I don't think he did, no.
his hot lap might be
I think when he,
compromised.
I believe when he started his lap, he only had about 50% battery.
Oh, he's running. He's diving into the pits. All right.
Okay.
Well, let's see.
Hunte is in turn 1 at the moment on a hot lap.
Well, I just jumped on board with our standings leader, PBJ. Looks like he's on. Looks like he's on a hot lap.
Yep, he just went over 10th faster than his previous best Sector 1. So he might get a slipstream from the Red Bull ahead of him on the straight, unless they're also on the hot lap, then that could be not so good for him.
No, he just messed up. So he went off in the chicane under the bridge. Or he was getting out of the way, I couldn't tell. No, he's used all of his ERS for one lap, so...
Alright, it's PB&J. Let's see what he can do. There's 2 more corners left. Now 1 more left. As he crosses the line...
Are you on PBJ?
Goes
Oh,
up to
yeah.
6th.
Yep.
Alright.
Ian is on a hot lap. And he's a little bit slower. He's matched his time. He's 300ths off of his best time, so just a tiny bit slower.
I mean, if I was PB&J, or PBJ, I wouldn't really be too worried. I'd honestly just try to focus on finishing the race.
I mean, you're a competitor. Oh, Ian lost it and hit the wall.
Wonder if he's... No, I think he's just going to go straight for another hot lap.
I think so. It looks like it. Yep, he's lining it up. He's going for another hot lap. Let's ride on board with him. Yeah, now you say PBJ should just, you know, take it cool and just try to finish, but you're a competitor. Have you ever driven a race and said, you know what, I know I could fight for a podium, but I'm just going to settle for 8th?
No, I have not.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't been in the circumstance that he has where he's almost 50 points ahead of his championship rival. But at the same time, you know, you even then you don't want to let up. Oh, I think Ian
definitely let up.
Over.
Yep.
But yeah, you don't want to just, you know, take your time. You want to do the best you can. You want to show people what you have. And I think that's what he's probably going to try to do.
So, Peter, I have a question for you. We have a competitor in the league that is named the Cooler Peter. And who do you think he's referencing?
I'm gonna...
Oh, and he's diving in the pits.
He's referencing me.
Man, so how do you feel about it? Do you think he actually is the Cooler Peter, or is, you know...
You know, I'm gonna have to agree. I think he is the Cooler Peter.
Oh, that's too funny. Well, right now he's sitting in P7. He's in a pretty good spot. I'm not sure if he's. Let's see here.
So Ian looks like he's warming up his tires. I mean, wow, his softs are 3 laps old. I wonder if he's gonna go for another hot lap.
Who did you say that was?
Ian.
Ian?
Because I believe he still has another set or 2 of softs to spare.
He has to. He said his first lap on 3-lap old softs. Oh, but he's only got a minute left. There's only a minute left in qualifying, or a minute 40.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he didn't have time to go out and get new tires.
So either way, he's gonna be starting the race on 3-lap old softs.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, his
That's-
race strategy might be a little affected by that.
Yeah, he's really, pushing for pole on a track where I don't think pole matters as much as other circuits.
Definitely not. The other day, I was doing a practice race with some of the guys in the league, and I started second, and I ended up being a little bit better than pole, and I almost got him into the first corner because of the massive slipstream you get. It's the longest run down to turn 1 on the entire calendar, so you really, pole is sometimes not a great thing.
So what's your thoughts on the tire wear on this track? Do you think this is a high degradation track on this game, or low, moderate degradation?
I think it's very low. I think
Very low.
Be a very easy soft to medium, to be honest.
Yeah.
I haven't done many practice races. I haven't done a 50% practice race on this game, but on the last 2, it was always a soft to medium.
So maybe the 3-lap old softs won't matter that much because the tire wear is so low.
I mean, possibly. It could be about the start.
Oh, Lethal
1:30,
steals
9,
him.
9,
Yeah, steals pole.
Oh, sorry, no, that was Lethal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now Ian takes
and
it back.
Ian responds.
Yeah.
Wow. So that's. I think they.
And that's qualifying done for Ian. I don't think Lethal's going for a second push lap. Let's hop. PBJ is done.
PBJ finishes the line. Who's next across the line?
I'm gonna watch
One of
Raptor.
the Ferraris. Dr. Xcode is the next driver across the line. Went a 10th faster in sector 2.
Okay, let's see where he jumps up
See what
to.
he can do.
He jumps up to
12th
12th.
fastest.
Okay,
Right, next across the line, one of the Mercedes. Oh, he's going into the pits.
he's going in the pits. The next one is gonna be one of the Red Bulls. Which Red Bull is it? Is it Snoop? No, it's Sleek. We'll watch Sleek.
Sleek.
Oh, and he
Oh,
spins!
and he spins!
All right, so it's gonna be one of the Astons to come around.
Oh no, he has no wing. Aston doesn't have a wing.
All right, we're watching the Drip Israel, and he's
So
going into the
he's in
pits.
a box. Yeah.
Okay,
no wing for him.
who's after him? Is it
That would
Kobe?
be an AlphaTauri.
Kobykins?
Kobykins.
Yeah. Oh,
Uh,
he's backing out.
Not really sure what's happened there.
Raptor backed out.
AlphaTauri.
Yep. Rap.
Yellow crosses the line. And HTCP goes 9th fastest.
Well, I did see Raptor back out of his lap, so Raptor's not going to complete this lap.
And Sleek went into the pits, so I believe.
This is their starting order, I
Raptor
believe.
Qualifying.
Yeah.
Wow, Raptor qualifying on the mediums. He's going to be very, very fast on that second stint, unless there's some sort of safety car deal that will change up the strategy.
So, Raptor's the only one to qualify in mediums. Ian is sitting on 3-lap old softs. Lethal has 1-lap old softs. Russell and Kubi are both on 2-lap old softs. PBJ has on a fresh set of softs, 1-lap old softs. So, definitely an interesting tire situation for the top 6.
For sure. I think it's all going to be about the start. Ian, with those 3-lap softs, won't get as good grip initially as everyone else. And Raptor on the mediums won't either. So if Ian can get a good start, he might be able to stay ahead in turn 1.
I don't know.
Russell is going to be dangerous, and so will Lethal.
Yeah, Lethal with the fresher tires. With the slipstream, he might have a really good shot of passing Ian into turn 1. But
Yeah.
Ian will have 2 fresh sets of mediums and 2 fresh sets of softs for his race. So his tire strategy, should we have a safety car, and those are not uncommon, is wide open. He really has the pick of whatever he wants whenever that safety car comes out.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I'm honestly not sure if Lethal will be able to get Ethan because he's starting on the dirty side of the track. I mean, it's really not where you want to start. You want to be third. I think third is the best place to start on this track.
Well, there's a reason why they race, so we can figure it all out, right?
Yeah, for sure. I'm very excited to see what happens. Excited to see if PB&J can clinch the season 1 title. Knock on wood. Obviously, not trying to give him the commentator's curse.
You do realize that PB&J DNFs the next 2 races, and
100% my fault.
he is going to be coming for you, Peter. He will be coming for you. All right, so the grid is set, and it's like 5 lights out, we're off. Okay. Ian got a pretty good start. Yep. Lethal's right next to him. Not able to get the slipstream. Lethal has the inside, though. It looks like Lethal's going to come out of turn 1 ahead. Oh, no, he backs out to give Ian the spot. Oh, and we have contact with one of the Mercedes. One of the Mercedes is in the wall. Who is that? That is PB&J. That is PB&J. He is in the wall.
I think you're having a bit of desync issues.
Am I having a bit of...
PB&J and Hunte are fighting.
One of the Mercedes dropped all the way to the back of the pack.
Oh no, this game. For me, they're right next to each other in 5th and 6th.
5th and 6th here. Let me drop down. Let me see if I can see. No, 5th. I have Jay Hunte. I have Hunte in 5th.
Huh. I have Hunte in 6th.
Oh no, and we just had...
Oh, it's Lethal.
Lethal just spun out. Ian now has the lead on Russell and almost has the DRS gap.
Wow, as the predicted strategy finally comes up with the, I mean, this is very obvious. Lap 10 to 14, soft, medium, very easy.
Wow, so Ian and Russell are the only 2 really battling right now. Up front, you have Hunte and Raptor, who are already 3.5 seconds behind because of the chaos that happened in front of them.
On my screen, Hunte just knocked out PB&J. I'm not sure what's going on in reality with the desync issues, if that even happened.
I've got PB&J has no front wing on my screen. He is going into the pits.
Yes, yep, that was because of his collision with Hunte. Wow, that's very unfortunate to him. I wonder if he can get any points together. He's gonna desperately need it. He's gonna need 2 points. 2 points is all he needs to win the championship. 9th place, I believe.
Well, right now we're on board with Ian.
He goes on to hards.
Well,
PB&J goes on to hards. I think he's going to try to finish this race.
I'm not surprised, because, you can't always count on the safety car being there. All right, we do have a yellow flag, and who is that? Is that one of the Ferraris?
No, Snoop Francis. Looks like he spun in turn 3, made contact with someone.
All right, let's see.
As the Drip Israel has a broken wing.
I was wondering who was dropping back. Okay, so yes, he had contact somewhere. We've got one of the Red Bulls parked on the side. So Snoop is backed into the wall, trying to reset the track, and we have drivers coming around. They're not seeing him. Oh no! Oh, they ghosted right through him. Okay. And he is able to get it turned around. Yeah, typically ghosting is not on in this league, so that just saved, I think, Raptor. Raptor came and just drove straight through Snoop. All right, where do we have a close on-track battle? Looks like Ian is pulling away from Russell. Adam is lining up. Yeah, Dr. Xcode.
Dr. Xcode, Adam, and Cody Carter. Dr. Xcode in the Alfa Romeo sandwich.
Well, let's go on board with Adam and let's see if he's able to make this pass with Dr. Xcode.
DRS is finally enabled. Lap 3. It's like Connor is going for a move at Dr. Xcode. Looks like Dr. Xcode has the move done. And Connor spins! Connor
just spun! This race is falling into Ian's lap if Ian can just hold it together and hold off Russell. We're still on board with Adam right now. He is on the tail of Dr. Xcode.
PB&J was just passed by Kubikins. So he's falling down the order. Not sure if the hard tire was the correct choice.
I have some desync because it shows PBJ as the leader on my screen, so
Oh, no.
we are having that timing glitch again. That is a glitch for the game. That is not the actual order for anybody watching.
I'll try my best to keep you updated with the PB&J.
Okay,
side.
Adam is making the pass on Dr. Xcode on the outside. He's pulling a max. Oh, and Dr. Xcode
Yellow
braking
flags.
late.
Yellow flags as Snoop Francis spins yet again.
Let's jump on board Dr. Xcode. Okay, so Adam has got past Dr. Xcode. Dr. Xcode tried a late lunge on the outside. I think it's turn 8. Right under the bridge. Alright, looks like Dr. Xcode is going to get DRS. Let's see if he's going to fight back. He's dumping his ERS right now.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
Adam is using ERS, Dr. Xcode only using DRS, so looks like it'll stay the same this lap. Raptor sets the fastest lap. Passes Connor as Connor goes into the pits. Oh, he has a broken wing. Wonder what happened there.
Alright, so we have Raptor chasing down Cody Carter, but it looks like Cody Carter is disconnected. So Raptor should be able to pass him quickly, since he isn't AI. But, you know, you never know. These AI, they break in awkward spots. Like that just happened! Oh my gosh, Raptor just rear-ended Cody Carter. Hopefully Raptor doesn't have any damage.
Raptor and Cody Carter?
You know, on my screen it showed them rear-ending each other. I'm not sure if that actually happened. You know,
Yeah, for me, Raptor is P13 and then Cody's P8. Oh man, this game.
You said Cody Carter's P8?
Yeah, Cody Carter's P8.
On my screen, Cody Carter is P13 and Raptor's P12. So
Oh gosh.
I don't know if I have desync issues or if you have desync issues, but you know, we apologize to those at home that can't follow along. Neither can we.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really know which one of us is right, if either of us is right. But we'll try our best with what we can do.
Looking at the track map, it looks like Ian is in first place with HTCP or Russell behind him. One of the McLarens. It's Russell, okay. And then we have Hunte in third, and Hunte's got some pace, so Hunte is going to be chasing them down.
Then the cooler Peter.
Then Peter.
And then see.
Adam and Dr. Xcode. And Adam and Dr. Xcode are really the only two having a fight right now, so let's jump on board with Adam. And let's watch this battle play out. It looks like Cody Carter is near Sleek, is what it's saying on my screen now. Is that what it's saying on your screen?
No, for me, he's right behind Dr. Xcode, just a second behind.
So, I do not know what is going on. But we'll watch what's on the screen, I guess. Alright, it looks like Dr. Xcode does have DRS. He is not going to be able to close the gap. See here, he is going to have DRS.
A little bit of a wiggle from HGPC, dropping him down to 7.
So on my screen, yep, on my screen, HGCP is down in 14th.
Oh my gosh. Huh.
Alright, we are watching Dr. Xcode. He is dumping ERS. He has DRS. Is he going to be able to make the pass on Adam? He is lining it up, but he is not closing the gap. Adam is going to make it through another sector.
I think that's the second time I've seen Dr. Xcode go wide in turn 2. So depending on how consistent the game is, that's already 2 track limit warnings for him. So he has to be careful not to get a third. So I think a decent majority of this race will be decided due to track limits and penalties.
Well, currently there are no penalties. But my game is telling me PBJ is all the way back up in 5th on 3-lap old hards. So I'm not sure if that's the case, but...
So, mine says that there's no penalties as well. But PB&J is in 14th for me. So.
Well, I'm going to believe yours because I do not think PB crashed out and then was able to fight back. Oh, and then Dr. Xcode is closing in on Adam. Let's go with the onboard here for the main straight, and let's see his point of view. So he's got half a second gap, so 0.5 but behind Adam. Do you think that's close enough for him to be able to make the pass here in this corner, in this straight?
It depends on his ERS use, really. If he dumps it all, then I believe he can get the overtake done, but Adam's also just dumping his ERS.
Yeah, it looked like he got a bad exit out of the corner, to be honest, because he came out of that last corner 6.5 down when he went into those last two corners, 0.5 down.
Yeah.
You've really got to nail that exit if you're going to make the pass, because you really need to gain that speed at the end of the straight.
Oh, yellow flags as Kubikin spins in the second to last corner.
Who'd you say spun?
17. Kubikins.
Oh my gosh. This game is showing that Dr. Xcode was just ramming PBJ. But it looks like I'm desynced with PBJ, and I'm desynced with Cody Carter.
Yes. Or maybe, who knows?
Man, they are having a great battle. Dr. Xcode and Adam have been within DRS range the entire race. No one else is really close to each other, according to my screen.
Okay, so I have just hopped into one of the Discord channels to try to find out what's going on, and I believe that mine is correct.
Okay.
That you're the one streaming, but we'll try our best.
Well, not sure if it would be best if I backed out of the stream and went live again.
Not sure. Not sure. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, we'll just stay right here. If there's a safety car, what I'll do is I will close the stream and back out of, or I'll back out of the game and reload the game. And maybe that will help. That way we don't miss any action that's going on track.
Yeah.
All right. So Dr. Xcode is within 0.3 of Adam again.
I think this is going to be a big fight throughout the whole race for Dr. Xcode and Adam.
Yep. Well, it looks like Raptor's about to line up Revis. Maybe might get a pass on Revis.
Oh, yeah.
Let me just make sure Dr. Xcode isn't able to make the pass. Nope, he can't make the pass here. Let's see.
As Raptor gets a much better exit than Revis did. With the DRS and ERS, is probably just going to fly by.
Raptor also has the tire advantage with the softs, and Revis has the mediums. So good move by Raptor. He had I think he had an early spin, so him climbing back through the field is to be expected. Or I'm sorry, will hopefully make this race feel better for him.
Oh, the Peter's hitting. So we have our first person heading into the pits.
And he's putting on a set of mediums. Man, he's going for the undercut really early.
I mean, in real life, the undercut is very powerful here. Not sure about the game. But, yeah, we'll see if that works, see if it pays off. I think he was right in front of Adam and behind Ante. So, we'll see what he can do.
So just to recap, everybody, Cody Carter and HTCP are not your leaders. I believe it is Ian, then Russell, Hunte, Adam, and Dr. Xcode. I have a desync issue right now with a couple of the drivers on track.
Sorry, but PB and J just hit for a nose change on my screen. I'm not really sure what happened.
Yeah, he's not...
onto the mediums and went for a nose change. Oh, now I feel bad. I think I've cursed this move.
You know, you did say all he needed was to score points, and this is his second nose wing, the second front wing of the race. And I don't think he's only had one other race where he finished outside the points, so I am gonna have to blame this one on you, Peter.
Yeah, I think that one's on me. He's only had one race outside of the points. And he's only had 3 races outside of the podium. So a very consistent driver being brought down by the commentator's curse, unfortunately.
And that is why the other Peter is the cooler Peter.
Yep, that one's on. Okay.
So, while we've been talking, Dr. Xcode has actually been dropping back. Adam's been pulling away. It looks like Dr. Xcode was almost out of DRS range. And he's also used a lot of his ERS. He has very low ERS left.
Dr. Xcode, you said? Yeah. Very, very low.
And it looks like the Drip is the second person to get a time penalty. Earl Jello also has a 3-second time penalty. Oh my gosh!
Ooh,
Dr. Xcode almost lost it.
Geez.
Yeah. And now he is out of DRS range. He is... Oh, but he got it. He was able to get it. Lethal got a time penalty as well.
Yeah, so I think this is where the penalties are going to start coming into play. People's tires are worn. They're overestimating how much grip they have, and they're just going wide as a result of it.
Yeah, Lethal. Oh, Ian, our leader, is in the pits.
Russell.
It looks like Lethal, I'm sorry, is on those medium tires, and he just might not be used to them, and he was, driving like he had new softs on.
Yeah, that could be it. So now Jay Hunte is taking over the lead with Adam Klein and Dr. Xcode right behind.
So Dr. Xcode was able to stay in DRS range that entire lap. That is impressive.
Yeah, I think Dr. Xcode is being a bit held up by Adam, possibly, because, I mean, he had that big snap and then just got right back into the DRS of Adam Klein. So that dirty air is probably just absolutely killing him through the second and last sector.
Alright, let's see. The cooler Peter is lining up a pass on Earl. Let's see if he's able to get this done. He's 2/10 behind Earl. You just saw Earl's ERS light flash, so it looks like Peter would have the ERS advantage. Oh, Earl went wide.
Yeah, he has the tire advantage. I mean, he's on the brand new mediums. Earl on the 10-lap.
Oh, Raptor is.
It just looks like he's just gonna go right by.
Did Raptor just have an accident?
On my screen, no, he did not. I'm not entirely sure what has happened.
Well, Peter was able to get past Earl. It looks like no problem. He just turned on the DRS and blew right by him.
So, Adam Klein and Dr. Xcode going to the pits.
Wow, I can't believe Dr. Xcode is just going to pit on the same lap as him. That's an interesting strategy.
Yeah, that is. I would, I'm not sure if I was him, I would have just gone opposite to whatever Adam did. Because, yeah, I don't know. Interesting.
Alright, looks like Lethal is lining up a move on Revis, and this will be for the points. Let's see. Oh, Revis has that ERS. It's flashing. His light is flashing. Which means Lethal's going to make this move down the inside. Gives him plenty of space. Has a little bit of oversteer. But he took as inside of a corner as he could take into turn 1. Oh, and Revis went just a little bit wide chasing Lethal, but Revis has those old mediums.
Yeah, I mean, Revis, he's going to be slow these next couple hours compared to the guys around him, but once he gets on those softs,
Oh, and we just saw Lethal DNF.
Oh! Wow. Lethal. What has happened there? Probably just picked up on the power too early. That's the safety car.
Wow,
Oh, so
full safety car.
Hunte gets very lucky. The safety car was called as soon as he was about to pass the pit entry.
Wow.
So he got very lucky with that. Goes into the pits. Honestly,
he might be able to come out in front of Ian. It looks like he's. Oh no, Ian is gonna pass him. But either way, Hunte's only gonna lose one spot while he's in the pits. Oh no, Russell's also gonna get him.
Russell's going. Cody might as well. I think Cody probably will. But very fortunate for Hunte for sure, as he gets just ahead of Cody. Yep.
All right, so we see Revis diving into the pits as well. Looks
I wonder what he's gonna do. I mean, he could try. He could try the soft tires, and there's gonna be less fuel load. There's gonna.
He's gonna put on the softs.
Yeah, put on the softs. All right. That's a gamble for sure, but it might pay off. You know, he's gonna get a few laps saved under the safety car, and then with the lighter fuel load, they should be able to go longer.
All right, so the game is showing that Ian is right behind the safety car, but on my timing screen is showing he's not in first place. So I'm gonna believe that he's.
Ian is in first.
Yeah. Okay. So
it's Ian who leads Russell, then Hunte, Cody Carter, Peter, Adam Klein, Dr. Xcode, Earl Jello, Raptor, Revis, then HTCP, Connor, Sleek, Floyd, Hoobykins, TBJ, Drip, and Snoop Francis.
All right, so I am going to join back up on the game and see if that fixes our desync issue. Figured I would drop out while we're under a safety car.
Yeah, probably the best time too. Aston Martin safety car is very good. Good job to Cody's. Fortunately, they can't fix desyncing, but you know.
The Aston Martin safety car does look really good.
Yeah.
Especially in the lighting in this game, it looks fantastic. So I was able to join back up, and it looks like my desync issue has been fixed. It shows PBJ down in 17th, and it did show Cody Carter diving into the pits. Interesting to pit this late.
I wonder why. Yeah, why didn't he do it before?
You know,
very interesting.
Sometimes that safety car comes out at the worst possible time. But either way, it's better to do it now and hopefully get out behind this.
So, if you're Ian, where do you go? You don't really have much of a choice to defend going to turn one, because you have to go when you cross the line, but the line is just so early that he's probably gonna get passed by Russell and even Hunte maybe on the straight.
There's not going to be DRS, so I think he'll be able to dump ERS, and that'll be enough to be able to hold the lead, unless he's running a very heavy downforce setup.
So in time trial, Ian was running 10-7 wings. I'm not sure if that's his race setup, but it was his time trial setup.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's his race setup. So I don't know.
Probably not.
Russell,
He's a driver who can control with a very quick setup. So.
Well, we will see. I'm happy that the desync issue is fixed, at least on my screen. Hopefully none of the drivers are having an issue like this.
So we have two on the softs, Revis and Cody Carter, right next to each other.
It will be interesting watching them.
Yeah. I think we're going. I think there's still going to be another lap under the safety car. Honestly, not sure.
I don't know either. Yes, it looks like some of the. I just saw some comments on the, and it looks like I'm a little bit late to it. On the YouTube stream, asking about the strange point of view or strange perspective whenever I'm in the TV pod, and that's because I'm on an ultra wide monitor, everybody, and this was a last minute solution, so I wasn't able to change the graphic settings and move the overlays off to the side, so that way it looked more normal for your traditional aspect ratios. So apologize about that, everybody, but hopefully this is better than nothing. All right, so we have Hunte on the freshest set of mediums in third place. He's got a 2-lap advantage over Ian and Russell. Peter is in P4th, or P4 right now, on 5-lap old mediums. He's going to have a tough time keeping up with the group ahead and keeping Adam and Dr. Xcode right behind. They got very fortunate with the timing of their pit stop.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, big winners in terms of pit stops. Hunte, Adam and Dr. Xcode, HTCP, Revis for sure, Kubikins. So yeah, I don't know. See what they can do.
All right, 12 laps to go. We've had one DNF. It's Lethal. I'm surprised it's not PBJ with the commentator's curse that you put on him. Lethal has had incredible pace around here, so it's a shame to see him not be able to finish this race. But you know, that's racing. Sometimes you have that incredible 1-lap pace, but fail to keep it on the track the entire 27 laps. So safety car is coming in this lap. We will go on board with Ian.
Very interested to see what Ian might be able to do. I mean, he doesn't have much of an option as to when he can dart away.
Yeah, it's a very short straight line to the start finish. All right, well, everybody's trying to get those heat and those mediums. And he's off. It looks like he's going. Oh, nope.
Oh. Yep.
Oh, Earl got a 5-second penalty for a collision.
Maybe possible brake checking. Not entirely sure what happened to Earl.
Might have been with DRX code. Yeah, I'm wondering if he got a broken wing. So it looks like Ian has nailed the start. Goes into turn 1, no problem. No threat by Russell. Russell's already 8/10 behind. It looks like he got a very poor start after the safety car. All right, and it looks like Floyd. Yes, you're right. Oh, wrong button.
Doesn't look like he has any wing damage. Must have just been a spin on the cold tires.
Man, you hate to see it. That's why it's so important to stay focused during that safety car. All right, let's go on. Let's go on board with Jay. Jay is 7/10 behind Russell. Russell keeps dropping back from Ian. Ian is pulling away, and is going to be out of DRS range by the end of this first lap.
Yeah, already yeah. Almost 1.2 seconds. 1.1 now. I mean, crazy how much of a gap he pulled in just not even a lap.
All right. Well, looks like we got a Revis fan in the YouTube chat. Campbell shouting out, "Let's go Revis!" Love to see it. Love to see when you've got a driver you're rooting for.
Hunte might go for a pass on Russell on this next straight.
We are watching the broadcast cam on Hunte, and it looks like Russell's was out of ERS at the end of that lap. I saw his light was blinking.
Wow. Yeah, Hunte's just gonna breeze right.
Wow. Easily. Oh, yep, easily got this one done. Oh, the drip got a 3-second time penalty for. Oh, Sleek just wrecked. Sleek is
Sleek.
out.
Sleek. What has happened there?
It looks like he
Do we have
crashed it on the
anyone going
straight.
to come up on it? So Floyd is coming up on it. If you would like to hop on
Yep.
with him.
And yeah, he's definitely
Yeah,
DNF'd. He's sitting on the side. We might get another
How did
safety
that
car.
Huh. I wonder how that happened. I wonder if someone pushed him into the side or some sort of mechanical or problem with his equipment or maybe a glitch in the game. That's
What?
a very, very odd place to crash out.
Well, we did not get a safety car, and we have not gotten a virtual safety car yet, so. Oh, it looks like Raptor is lining up Dr. Xcode. And Dr. Xcode is trying to go on Adam. It's got a very tight battle in 5, 6, and 7 right now.
Even HCP in 8th is joining the battle, right behind all three of them.
Oh, and Raptor is closing in.
I wouldn't be surprised if he gets him on this 6 DRS straight.
We'll see. Well,
Ian goes even faster.
Ian setting a fast slap,
Oh,
pulling away
yeah.
at the lead. Raptor is on his tail.
Yeah, really, really good exit from Raptor.
Let's see if he can get this done. They all have DRS. Got a little DRS train going, and he is not able to get it down. And man, but he is on his tail.
Yeah, he's basically just pushing Dr. Xcode through each of these corners right now.
Yeah, he did get quite a nice toe down that long straight, and I know that is his favorite. Let's see here. Less than a tenth, and oh, it looked like a little bit of contact. You know what? Let's jump on board with him really quick. Let's see what it looks like from his angle. Man, I was almost wanting to see a safety car, a virtual safety car, because what that would have done is that would have made those who went on the soft, Cody and Revis, that would have given them a tire advantage, allowed them to not use their tires for another 3 laps, and would have been.
I'm surprised that Cody isn't right up with HGCP right now. Being on the better time.
Oh, and Raptor just barely misses Dr. Xcode.
Yeah, that was close.
Oh, and he's diving into the pits.
Yeah.
Really?
That's very interesting.
Does he have damage, or is he? He might have gotten damage on that last little contactor there, or he might just wanting to be going on the softs.
I don't know. I'm not sure why he would go for the softs. To be honest, I think he would have to have damage. And Connor passes Cody Carter. So Cody must be. I don't know. Maybe.
Yep, he got damaged. They're changing his front wing. They are changing Raptor's front wing in the pits. So.
But you know, Raptor having that incident puts PB&J up into 11th and only 4 tenths behind Kubikin. So with Sleek out of the race, which I believe Sleek was his championship rival. Yes, Sleek out of the race, and Raptor in 14th. If PB&J, I believe he only needs 1.
I don't think he needs any points. I think if Sleek and Raptor are both out, PB&J wins. PB&J will win the championships. Oh, and Kobe Kins just spins right in front of PB&J. PB&J is in 10th points and is in 10th place and in the points. Oh man.
Where my head was going when I was doing that math, but yeah, PB&J right now is looking very good.
Well, he's back in the points. Yeah.
Not trying to curse him again.
All right, we got a DRX. We got a DRX code fan in the chat. Oh, and something happened. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. Oh, HGCP just wrecked.
You're right. Yep. HGPC, who's coming up on it? Kubikins is going to come up on it.
It's just he wrecked. Oh, safety car, full safety car. Revis is going back in the pits too.
I wonder if No, so Raptor.
What is Snoopy
Did
doing?
that lap
Snoopy
open.
stopped.
Oh, Raptor gets a drop through.
Yeah, for speeding. So I don't know if you saw that, but Snoop Francis stopped in the pit lane and really slowed Revis down.
Really?
The stewards might have to take a look at that one. I'm not sure if that's a desync issue or if
I mean, if that's not a desync issue, I would imagine that'd be some sort of penalty, because that could be a safety hazard.
wow. Yeah, Raptor got a drive through. Raptor put on the inters, I think, out of frustration, and is protesting that drive through penalty because I think
Oh man.
he looks very frustrated. He's gonna DNF right here. Oh man,
Yep.
he's just
Yeah, Raptor frustrated.
yeah.
Oh, poor guy. I believe that happened to. Who did that happen to recently? Eric, I believe accidentally went on the inters in Italy. I want to say.
Look at this safety car just parked right here. Oh,
Yep. Yeah, Raptor's just. Yeah, he's done. He's
Yeah.
just doing donut. Unfortunate.
it is very sad to see because he was doing so well. Was right up there with Adam and Dr. Xcode. Yep. There he
You
goes.
also get the drive through too.
And Raptor just DNF'd.
Yeah. So now it's just PB and J. If he finishes this race,
He just put on fresh softs.
actually no, PB and J doesn't even need to finish. PB and J could retire right now, and he would win. So, ladies and gentlemen, PB and J, your Division 2 Drivers Champion.
Way to go, PBJ.
Congratulations. And
Fantastic
very
season.
consistent all season. Oh yeah.
Peter, I'm sure you're going to be happy to be racing him in D1 this next season.
Oh, for sure. PB and J. It's like a good guy, clean racer. So.
The
Yeah,
sad,
looking forward to
sad news is D1 will need a new broadcaster. So, because he had been doing that for the league.
Yeah, I have 2 new broadcasters because Hunte is also going to be moving up.
Well, let's go on board with Hunte. Hunte is now right behind Ian with a tire advantage, and Hunte does have rapid pace around this track. We've got 6 laps to go. We'll probably have about, what is it, 5 when the safety car comes in? Is he coming in after this lap?
I don't know. I
Hey.
mean, so there's that big pack of cars at the back that need to catch up still. So I'd assume at least another lap
Yeah.
before their safety car comes in.
You know, and that does help Ian, right? It's less laps he has to defend.
Yeah.
And his tires are right now 9 laps old, which means they'll be about 11 when we resume. You know, really putting them at that point where they start to lose grip near the end of the race. And I think Hunte will still have, you know, will have a little bit more grip, just the way the game registers your grip with your, you know, with the tire percentage, the tire life. So will be interesting to see if Hunte can stay close to Ian and be able to put a move on him in the last couple of laps. And of course, the safety car is going to give everybody, you know, a chance to recharge their batteries. Everyone will have 100% battery for the last 5 laps. So it'll be fast. It'll be exciting.
I'm excited to see how much PBJ can do in these remaining couple laps.
Oh, you know what? I just noticed Revis put on new mediums. I don't think he had any new softs left available.
You know, honestly, I'm surprised he didn't keep his softs on, cause the safety car would have saved the wear. But I mean, at the same time, he has data that we don't.
Yeah.
So
he might have had like a tiny bit of wing damage or something. I'm not sure. But when he did go in, he did lose positions because Snoop Francis just parked his car at the pit entry. I'm not sure if there was the game does have that safety car delta that you have to keep, and I'm wondering if he was slowing down to make sure that he didn't, you know,
it could be
exceed that. He'll need to submit footage because I can tell you that Revis is going to want to submit a ticket to have that checked out.
He's probably going to be upset about that.
because he's been having a very clean race. He's in P12 right now, which means he could very well be fighting for points if he wasn't held up, and he very well he could still be fighting for points at the end of this race.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it depends on what happens to the drivers. Depends on if anything happens to him.
Yep. Well, it's
and then it comes on to pure pace.
It is not unlike the top 10 to spin, going down those straights, just randomly, and
Right.
you have a couple more of those, and everybody in the bottom of the pack right now will be in the points.
So safety car is going to be in this lap. Maybe Hunte might get the jump on Ian. Who knows? But I mean, Ian's been absolutely solid this entire race. Russell and Hunte.
Russell and Hunte just connected.
What?
Oh man, and I think Russell got wing damage. I saw part of the wing fall off.
Russell?
Has to
I
be.
believe it was Russell. Yep. Russell has wing damage. Russell's missing his left end plate. As Ian just goes, Ian takes off.
Yep.
Russell's probably. Oh, Russell's not going to be happy.
Hunte got some wheel spin. So Ian got a great safety car restart again.
Russell's just going to be slow. Oh man, you have to feel for him. Yeah, it looks like Peter's just going to get him somewhere throughout this middle sector. And PB&J going around the inside of Cody Carter in turn 3 and outside of turn 3 and inside turn 4 to get the move done. And Earl Jello drops 2 places, I believe 2.
PB&J just got a 3-second time penalty, so that moves him outside of the points. And that might move him right behind Rivas at the moment. Kobikin's got a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah. So I think PB&J is staying in the points then. He's just going to stay. Yeah, he'll stay in the points. Because of everyone, 3 people behind him with penalties.
Russell has a drive-through. Cody has 6 seconds. Oh, and then we just saw an Alpine crash. Who was that?
Connor.
Connor is now... Oh, man. He is on the track. He's got a damaged front wing. Well, that moves Rivas up in the points. We also have a Red Bull parked on the side of the track. Is that Snoop?
Snoop Francis, yep. Because Sleek's DNF'd, so Snoop must have had a spin.
Rivas is now in P10 on the track, and then after time penalties, I believe he's in 8th. Oh, no, he just got passed by Israel. That might have been team orders right there to let Israel try and push up the pack since he's got a 6-second time penalty.
Possibly. But you know who's still fighting? Dr. Xcode and Adam Klein. They've been going at it this whole race. Adam's been doing an amazing job defending against him.
He's got Fernando Alonso elbows right now, just...
Yeah, but PB&J behind them on those fresh softs. PB&J's a very fast driver. He's going to be really dangerous to them.
He is. He's going to put pressure on Dr. Xcode, which might motivate Dr. Xcode to get ahead of Adam if he can.
Yeah,
give him that extra push.
So
we got another yellow flag of McLaren. Russell's
out.
Did he DNF'd? Did he retire? His car's still moving on my screen.
Yeah, for me too. For me, his car's still moving on the minimap. Not really sure what that
I don't want to leave this battle if you don't mind checking on it. Oh, PB&J was looking like he was about to put a move on Dr. Xcode, but couldn't get it done.
I can't hop on board with him, and there's no one near. Yeah, it looks like the car stopped. Not really sure what's happened.
Is he just stopped in the middle of turn 3? Oh, and his car's gone. Okay.
Weird. Wonder what happened there.
All right. Well, we have 5 DNFs so far, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people without penalties right now.
Yeah, like you said earlier, this race is going to be very... track limits are very, very...
PB&J is almost putting the move on Dr. Xcode, but was not able to get it done. And you know, PB&J has the tire advantage with 3-lap-old softs, and Dr. Xcode is on 12-lap-old mediums.
Surprising that he's been able to hold him up for this long.
Well, Ian has been able to keep Hunte out of DRS range this entire time. That's the reason why we haven't jumped on board with the leaders right now. We're watching this battle because three-way battle, it's really close.
Snoop Francis hit for mediums. I wonder what that was about.
He might have had damage. I'm not sure. He's already a lap down, so I think he's just trying to complete the race right now.
Zach hop with PB&J. I'm assuming you're already on with him. PB&J with only 10% ERS. That's pretty low. Dr. X Code with 40, and Adam with 60.
Oh, PBJ had a little bit of oversteer.
Yeah, PB&J is gonna have to. He won't be able to get him on the straights. He doesn't have the DRS. He'll have to get him. He'll have to honestly just go for a dive.
Without the ERS advantage, it'll be hard. He'll need to get a good exit right here. And like DRX Code is dumping the ERS to keep him behind him, and yeah.
PB&J's ERS light starts to blink. Has a look, but nah, can't do that. As Kubikins is joining the fight as well.
Yep. PBJ
so,
might. He could get overtaken by Kubikins.
He could. He could.
Does Kubikins have a ERS advantage on him?
Kubikins has 40% ERS, so yeah.
Yeah. PBJ
has 5 seconds of penalties, while Kubikins and PB&J only have 3.
Oh, and PBJ gets the job done, and he sends it down the inside.
Looks like Dr. X could had a bit of a moment because he got passed by both Kubikins and PBJ.
And he's going to come back at them. Oh, man, he had driven such a clean race to lose those spots. 2 spots in one corner with 2 laps to go. That's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
All right, well, that Adam is now under pressure from our championship winner, PBJ. PB&J could just sit back and just enjoy his championship, but I guarantee you he's going to go for it. He wants it. Yep. And Adam doesn't have a penalty, so actually Adam is looking really good about right now with the last lap starting. PBJ is sending it, going wheel to wheel with him, and he's going to go down the inside. He just does not have the ER.
Bumping his ERS.
PBJ only has.
Oh wow!
Oh,
Adam.
What a move, Adam! What a move! Oh, and look at that. That has brought Dr. X Code back into play. He might be able to pass Kubikins.
Yeah, PB&J and Dr. X.
Ooh! Oh! And they got a contact. We have contact.
PB&J is damaged. Dr. X Code and Kubikins look like they're trying to go by 3 wide.
3 wide, and Dr. X Code gets contact again.
Yeah, that's PB&J who went off track and is now found down to 7th position. As Adam Klein just got, just letting all the carnage unfold behind him, driving his race, taking his time.
Well, I want to jump back on board with Ian really quick. Ian is now 2.6 seconds ahead. Coming into the last sector. He started on pole, has essentially led every lap.
Yeah, brilliant drive from him today. I mean, we haven't really talked about him much just because the sheer dominance that he's put on today, and then the entertainment from the other drivers.
Ian, I believe, also has the fastest lap, and wow, what a race, Ian. That was a great job. Congratulations, Ian. He has a 100% podium rate in D2. That is incredible. Dr. X Code with a 5-second time penalty. Oh man.
That's just for ignoring
the
penalty. I think he might try to get both of those removed after the race.
And we've got Rivas coming to line, and it looks like Rivas is going to score his first points of the season. What a great job. Rivas has been putting in a lot of work. He's been doing a lot of community races, been racing in D3 as well. And glad to see that he's finished and scored his first points of the season. So great job, Rivas. Good clean race, no penalties. Not much more you can ask for there.
Yeah, so finishing order. Ian winning the Grand Prix. Congratulations to him. And then joining him on the podium, we have Hunte and Peter. Then Adam in fourth after a good defensive drive. Kubikins, PBJ, with a good recovery drive. Dr. X Code, Cody, Drip Israel, Revis, Floyd, Earl Jello, Connor, and then Snoop Francis.
Wow. All right. Well, if you wouldn't mind going and grabbing our top 3 for our post-race interviews.
Of course, of course.
Adam Klein with the driver of the day selected by the game, which means he had the most overtakes. So awesome job. And Adam did do a fantastic race. I mean, he held off Dr. X Code, I feel like, for all 27 laps. Didn't put a wheel wrong, and just had a great drive.
Who do you want to get in here first?
Well, let's get our winner. Let's get Ian in here.
All right. Ian, congratulations, man. How was that?
It was good. Safety car kind of brought everything closer together.
Yeah, so were you worried about the safety car restarts at all? I mean, very long run down to turn 1.
Kind of, but not really. If you get a good enough start off the first, the last to second, or get a good run off the straight, you're basically good to go.
Well, that was an awesome race, Ian. You got pole, you got fastest lap, and you pretty much led every single lap of the race. So, not much more you can do, can you?
Nope.
Well, fantastic race. You've kept up your podium record, 100% podiums in D2. So that's awesome. And I think you definitely need to move up to D1. I think you've got the skill to take it to Peter on the track.
Yeah. I think I have a chance.
All right, well, we'll have to see. Well, thanks, Ian, and congratulations. Enjoy your shoey. I know you're going to do one.
Yeah.
All right, we'll talk to you later.
All right.
Good job.
Thanks.
All right, let's go ahead and grab Hunte. And Peter is going to we'll round it out in P3.
Hunte.
What's going on?
Good race, man.
Appreciate
Good race. How was that? How was that for you?
Oh, it was starting P8. I was kind of worried that the pace wasn't there, but it sort of, it came to it. The race just sort of came to me. Really liked it. Ian is a demon, speed demon. Can't catch him. But other than that, it was great. And PBJ won the drivers' championship, so whole team's happy.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, you had an awesome race. You kind of let the carnage unfold in front of you. Had some good overtakes. Anything worry you this race?
Honestly, it was just the pace. I felt like the pace just wasn't there for like the setup we came up with, but I guess just stayed out of trouble and it just sort of came to us, and the only thing we're super worried about.
Yeah. Well, great race. Good job starting from P8, driving all the way up to P2. And I think, did you seal the Constructors' Championship yet? Or no, I think that's still...
No, if Lethal and Raptor get a 1-2, they win, so...
Oh, man. All right. Well, we'll all be on the edge of our seat at Azerbaijan.
Yeah, good luck to them. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks, Hunte.
Good job. Good race, man. All right. Let's get Peter in here.
Yep. And then we'll have an interview with PBJ, I think, after this.
Of course.
Our champion.
Hey.
Hey, Peter. How's it going?
Hey, the less cool Peter.
How was that race, man? How'd you feel?
It's wonderful, wonderful. First race and I got podium. I'm on cloud 9, baby.
Congratulations.
That's awesome, Peter. Man, I feel like Russia has really come to be your favorite track. You've shown that you've had amazing pace around here, and you drive a clean race too. You don't get penalties. You don't get in any accidents. Did anything worry you today?
So for the last 10 laps, my rear tires are screaming at me. I had a lot of spooky moments, especially at the left turn, the uphill left turn. Yeah, I almost spun out there probably 3 times. But I'm glad that I kept it clean.
Well, congratulations on your first podium in your first race in D2, and look forward to having you be a regular here in Division 2.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congrats, Peter. Have a good night.
You too.
Yes. All right, and last but certainly not least, let's get PB&J in here. PB&J, congratulations, man.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thanks, guys. What the heck just happened? That was weird.
That had to be
Man.
one of your most difficult races, but you know.
Oh my gosh, I don't know what was going on. Yeah, I had first lap or second lap, I ran into my teammate. I just didn't know he was there, and I was just struggling to get grip. I put the hard tires on. They had absolutely no grip, and I was getting run over from behind. And I tried to get back up there, and just I almost took out Adam, so I apologize to him for that. But I was just watching the mirrors and missed my braking point. But yeah, I mean, you know, a top 10, I guess, is all I really needed to do, and that's what we did. So I'm stoked, man. I can't believe that. I can't believe this. This is crazy.
Well,
So, how were you feeling in the beginning of the race when you had your incident? What was going on in your head?
I'll be honest, man. This whole week has just been weird. I hate this track. I just don't like. I don't like running it. So I was just like, all right, whatever. This is the kind of race we're gonna have. So I was kind of surprised how bad the hard tires actually were. So yeah, you know, it was early enough. I figured there'd be a safety car to catch back up, and there was. So it worked itself out. So I wasn't too upset about it, but just trying to get in the top 10, and that's all I'm really hoping to do today, man.
yeah, it really helped that Sleek and Raptor also did have accidents and ended up crashing out, so that really had to take a weight off your shoulders.
Yeah, that's one of the perks of driving in the back, right? You get to pass all those guys when they crash. So that was yeah, I saw everybody kind of in the wall there, and thankfully I didn't hit it myself too hard. So but yeah, dude, I'm so stoked. This is so cool. This is such a cool league. Everybody's so awesome. Made a lot of friends in here, and you know, I'm new to this game. I came from iRacing like 10 years ago. I haven't done sim racing in forever. It gets hard when you get kids and, you know, grow up and stuff to do stuff like this. So it's fun to get in and do it. And it's fun to see that I still got some of it. I'm not as fast as some of y'all, but at least I can get to the end half the time. So it's been a lot of fun. I'm super stoked to go to D1 next season and hopefully run mid-pack if I'm lucky.
Well, congratulations, like I said, again, on the D2 championship. Now, you still have the constructors up for grabs, so you and Hunte need to make sure that you guys show up for the last race of the season and see if you can take it to the Williams. So
Yeah, we were talking about that. I guess both of them DNF'd, and we both got points, so that's good for that cause. We'll go to Baku, and we'll do some Baku things, and we'll, you know, try to get some points. And I don't know what the gap is, but whatever it is, we're going after it, you know?
well, all right. Well, we're looking forward to it. So go ahead and celebrate tonight, and we'll see you on the stream. I guess you'll be commentating for the D1 race here soon, huh?
Yeah, man, night's not over yet. Just cracked open a cold one. We're going to have a good night tonight and watch the D1 race and, you know, celebrate a little bit. Appreciate you guys for doing the stream for D2. It's really awesome. Can't wait to watch it.
No problem. Hey, have a good night, PBJ.
You too, man. Bye.
Congrats.
All right, and we're gonna conclude the stream there. Thanks to everybody that was watching. Thanks for everybody in the chat. It was an exciting race. There was a lot of action throughout the entire time, even up to the last lap. We had, you know, a last lap little accident with our championship leader. So you know, it mirrored the race this morning, huh? Didn't it?
Yeah, for sure. Very, very exciting.
All right, guys. Well, make sure you stick around. The D1 race will be starting in about 40 minutes at 10 p.m. Eastern. So we look